Hi everyone, today we'll be solving missing number problem from Leetcode. So it is given one array with numbers in range 0 to n, and there is one number missing. So array will contain numbers from 0 to n, like it's 5 size array, so it will contain 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there will be one number missing from them, and every number is not repeated. So every number appears only once in the array. So there are multiple ways to solve this problem. One is brute force. So for that one, we will run a loop from 0 to n, including n, and then we will check like each number is there in the array or not. So let's write the code for that one. We'll create one boolean just to keep track which number is found or not. We can break from here also, and we'll return nothing. Let's take one example to go through the code. So let's take the first one. Nonce is 3 comma 0 comma 1. So 3 comma 0 comma 1, and so in this case we will start a loop from 0. So we'll search for 0 in this array, so it's present, so we'll continue the loop. Then we'll search for 1, and 1 is present in this array on the last index, so we'll search for 2, and 2 is not present, so we'll return. Okay, there is some error. Okay, got it. Now stop size. So n was not defined. I was using that as identifier. Okay, output -1, 2 is not there. Okay, let's check. Oh, there is a bug. You see, like I was using iphones for this one, and now let's correct it and try again. Try to submit this one. So I'm getting time limit exceeded, but this solution will work as we already gone through one example. So time limit exceeded is because they are expecting solution is linear time, I think. uh, okay, so yeah, most probably they are looking for linear or analog end time. So let's improve this solution. One way to do this using map. So I'll create one map, and that will store like how many times each element is repeated. Or we can create an array and count number of elements repeated from 0 to n, and we'll create n plus 1 size array. Yeah, so we can create one n plus 1 size array, and we can check repeated count, or we can use map. So let's use map. And so can create like nums count. We can create a map with name nums count, and now all we need to do, loop through entire array and check how many times one number is present. So let's go through. The previous solution was order of n square complexity. That's why it was giving time limit exceeded. Since now we are implementing linear time complexity solution, most probably this will be better. So what I'm doing here, I'm just adding the key, and I'm just increasing the count of if any number is appeared. So this should be nums I. If any number is appeared in this nums array, uh, then I'm just increasing the count of it. And now we'll look through one time with map. This is variable also. For map implementation, I'm going through map and checking if like count is zero. If count is zero, I'm just allocating that number to missing. Okay, now again I'm getting -1. Okay, try to print content of map. Okay, Okay, let's add key in every case. So since the key was not so the problem was that since two keys not present in the in the loop, so this if statement doesn't trigger. So just add key for all of them. Just initialize all the values this way. It will work. So what I'm doing is I'm just creating key for all the numbers from 0 to n with 0 value. So now this if statement will trigger since key is added. Okay, there is some syntax issue again. It's ns size. Okay, let's remove the out statement and try to sum up this question. So this solution works, but if you see like time is good, this pass the constraints, and this uses more memory than solutions. Okay, so what we need to do here, let's analyze the time and space complexity first, then we'll go through other steps. So for time complexity, since we are using 3 loops, so for time complexity, since we are using 3 loops, uh, all loop only go through at most n plus 1 elements one time. So our time complexity will be order of n. Let's add space complexity. Complexity will be order of n also. So if you see follow-up question, could you implement a solution using order of one space and complexity with order of n, and complexity with order of n? So we need to reduce this order of 1 n to order of 1. So there is one bitwise solution. So what we need to do in that one, we need to take bitwise XOR from 0 to n, and then all the elements of the array. So let's assume nums array is as first example, so 0 comma 3 comma 0 comma 1. Now what we need to do, we need to create XOR of all element from 0 to 3. So 1 2 and 3, and with the elements of array. So 3 0 and 1. So there is a XOR property that x or x is 0 and 0 XOR x. So it's 0 XOR x is x. So with these properties, we can easily get our answer. So for this 0 0, this will become 0, and this will become 0, and this will also become 0. So at the end of the day, there will be only two things, zeros or 2, and we'll get our missing number. So let's implement this one. We'll do everything in a missing number variable. Let's initialize it with 0. Okay, so in this solution we are doing same as as we gone through the examples. All the numbers are repeat, we can use that one. Let's try to submit this solution. Okay, again there is some nouns, an nouns issue, so add as nouns not size, and try to submit this solution. And this also works, and it has order of n time complexity, order of n time complexity, time complexity is order of n. Since we are using only two loops from 0 to n including, and space complexity, since we are not using any extra space, so space complexity is order 1. So in this case we also covered this follow-up question. That would be it for this video. If you like the explanation, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Bye.